In 8th place, we had Midlothian with 10 points. Sam Houston is in 7th with 60. Right behind them is Grand Prairie with 61 points. Arlington is in 5th place with 86.5 points. Lamar has 113.5. South Grand Prairie is in 3rd place, 124 points. Bowie High School is in 2nd at 158, and Martin is on top right now, 183.5 points.
Yeah, and again, just so that you're aware of it, the tournament today not only has a team champion, but the individual boys are competing to go down to the regional tournament this next weekend. They take the top 2 placers at each weight. It's the only tournament that we have where there is a, up until this point, where we have a challenge for 2nd place. If the 3rd place wrestler has not met the 2nd place wrestler, he has an opportunity to challenge for the opportunity to go down to regional, represent the District 14. Points don't count on the challenge matches, but the placement does for regional tournaments. Yeah, most of these wrestlers have met this year, and we're anticipating some real exciting finals here tonight. Got Corey Miller and Alex Brown will be at 103 pounds. Corey Miller from Martin, Alex Brown from Bowie. At 112, we'll have Parker Ryan from Martin and Jamie Bonsek from Bowie. 119 will be Chucky Rogers from Bowie and Joshua Zuniga from Grand Prairie. 125, we'll have Josh Hines of Sam Houston against Lance Schilling of Martin. 130, we'll have Lamar White from Lamar and Drew O'Brien of Martin. 135, Matt Sansone from Martin against Billy Parsons from South Grand Prairie. 140, we'll have Darren Nelson, South Grand Prairie against Scott Neal from Martin. 145 will be Will Rowe from Lamar and Taylor Watson, South Grand Prairie. 152, Rodney Hasty from Sam Houston and Nathan Moon from South Grand Prairie. 160, we'll have Josh Parker from Lamar and Justin Rogers from South Grand Prairie. 171, we'll have Saba Mustafa from Arlington against Kyle Frank from Martin. 180, we'll have Julio Melgoza from Grand Prairie and David Cedeno from Martin. 189 will be Philip Wakeland from Bowie against Nathan Dool from South Grand Prairie. 215 will be Tervel Delagnev from Arlington against Reggie Douglas from Bowie. And 275 will have Aaron Roundtree from Bowie against Blake Crow from Martin.
There are 15 weight classes for the boys. We're starting at 103, as Barry had mentioned earlier. They get additional pounds for the beginning of the year.
And again, this is real exciting this year with the addition of South Grand Prairie, and Midlothian. It's going to make for some real good finals here.
Corey from Martin is just a freshman, but he was took 1st place in the Ironman competition, was 2nd in the Southern Assault, 2nd in the Lamar Invitational. He'll be wearing the red singlet. From Bowie, we have Alex Brown. He is a senior. So Letterman is a sophomore through his senior year, 1st place at Sam Houston, 2nd at the Martin Invitational. He's in the top 10% of his senior class and plans to go to UTA. His hero is Coach David Mudgett.
And again, coaches for this evening's first match here will be David Mudgett, head coach at Bowie, and John Mance. And in the other corner, we've got Tony Warren, and we've got Clay Gillum.
103 pounds. I remember that back when I was like in 5th grade.
I don't think I remember that. Yeah, it's one of the things about this sport. These guys really cut a lot of weight, and they're in great shape by the time they get to the district tournament. You know, this tournament means everything to them, and they've got to advance in the top 2 positions to get down to the regional tournament this weekend. Be one of the top 4 there to go down to state.
Good single leg pickup by Bowie.
And no control. Still no score.
Corey tried a head check.
Corey Miller's the number 1 seed. Alex Brown from Bowie, the number 2 seed. So it's worked out just the way they planned. Third and fourth place matches are in place down there on the adjoining mat. The Cody Schaefer from Arlington and Darren De La Cruz from South Grand Prairie. And again, those make a big decision to determine who gets to go to regionals. Tempted single leg there and a nice counter.
We're center, we're center.
26 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers working real hard.
Time, gentlemen, time.
Okay, end of the first period, 103-pound match, no score. Alex Brown defers, so Corey Miller from Martin chooses down. Looking for an escape point here, and then
Corey trying to control the hand so he can do a stand up and get out.
And Alex is doing a good job of keeping the weight right in the middle of his back. Working for control.
There it is.
And there's a switch for a reversal.
A standing switch.
A standing switch. Yeah, and in that case, he didn't break free, so when there was no stop in the action, so instead of awarding a 1-point escape and a 2-point takedown, it's just a 2-point reversal with that standing switch.
Yep.
We've mentioned before the improvement in wrestling over the years, but you can see how sharp and crisp these moves are,
Go center.
how the counters are in each one of the moves that are done by the opponent. It's really good to watch. Really.
Well, it makes for an exciting match, and I think we're starting to see more difference in styles here because of the coaches that we've got. People coming from different states, and you know, it makes a difference. You know, David Mudgett came down from Oklahoma, but his assistant, John Mance, came from Appalachian State. So Coach Tony Warren, of course, from Oklahoma as well.
Corey's in the top position again, in the control position. Now, he almost picked him up off of the mat. In that case, he's responsible for getting him back to the mat in a safe manner.
Right, and he's got, lost the arm there. That ball chain lost the arm.
30 seconds to go in the second period. Seems like it's just going faster.
Well, you know, the interesting thing here is in college you actually have riding time. There's a point for a 1-minute riding time advantage. And Corey's had more than that. We don't score that in high school.
And Alex has been warned for stalling, so he's had one warning.
Well, he's got 17 seconds to get away here and get an escape point. Corey's doing a good job of controlling it.
10 seconds left.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, the end of the period here. Corey had a chicken wing there, but he couldn't do anything with it. And so now Alex Brown takes choice. Third period, he goes down.
Alex
Nice.
working on getting out.
Had the stand up. He didn't get turned in or get separated. And there's a 1-point escape. 1-point match now. Alex Brown 1 point behind. A takedown is worth 2 points. So, minute and 25 left. Match in the balance. And there's a 2-point takedown for Corey Miller. Now they're going to go back and talk about whether that was actually, yep, they got it.
You can hear the excitement in the crowd. Everyone gets really fired up.
And you can see that takedown again. You can't see the position there yet, but they were inside when he took him down. He had control. So even though the action continued outside, he had the 2-point takedown. And one of the reasons that there's so much excitement here is these are the first and second place teams. So obviously that has a big impact.
It's 1 minute to go in the third period.
Martin's looking for their 5th consecutive district title here. And there's a warning there. Corey Miller being warned for stalling.
Just didn't feel he was working for the pin hard enough.
Well, that's a fine line. He's trying to, they're trying to promote the action. They don't want somebody to rest on a lead.
Out of bounds, starting again in the referee's position. Sets the bottom wrestler. There's that stand-up again.
There's 1 point, so now we're back to a 2-point match, 33 seconds. Alex Brown can tie this match up with a 2-point takedown, and if that happens, we'll go into overtime.
25 seconds left.
Again, the stalling warnings play in here as well.
Down to 15 seconds.
Oh, that was a mistake. Just got caught coming in. Corey Miller capitalizing on it. There's going to be back points here.
Got to give him
3 back points for near fall. So the match actually becomes 9-2.
not nearly as close as it was, though.
No.
Tried a last-minute move. It didn't work.
Well, and you've got to give Alex Brown credit. I mean, you know, you're down 2 points. You've got 30 seconds left. You've got to do something.
That was just 1 of 15.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good match.
At 112 pounds, we have Parker Ryan from Martin. He'll be in the red anklet.
Center gentlemen, shake hands.
Jimmy Bonsat from Bowie has the green anklet on. Parker goes in for a single.
Converts to a double leg.
Takedown.
And Parker Ryan gets the 2 points right on the edge.
Reset.
As long as that wizard's in there, they're not going to give it to him until he gets around and covers the hips.
And Randy brings him back to the center.
You're on your hips, he elevated your legs. That was the takedown.
Yeah, Randy Ellenbecker is the head official for this match. Bob Myers standing off to the side.
And Parker's putting in the legs.
Watch your toe. Watch your toe, Green.
Stretching his opponent out, working on a quarter Nelson.
You know, it's interesting, Nate, we're seeing a lot more moves too. These guys are watching the colleges when they come down for the Lone Star duels, and it doesn't take long, you start seeing those same moves showing up here. So
yeah, the Lone Star duels are held the first weekend of every new year. We had 18 colleges this year.
Yeah, 24 high schools and 16 girls in each bracket, so it was a big tournament.
We invite everybody to come out for that next year. He'll be at South Grand Prairie High School again.
Well, you can see,
It's riding. It's reset.
and the officials warning Parker Ryan for stalling for just riding. Again, riding time counts for a point in college if you get a minute or more. It doesn't count in high school, so they're obligated to keep wrestling.
Try to turn him.
And there are a number of pinning combinations you can use with your legs in, but you have to actually do that. You have to work on.
You can't just cover the hips.
That's right.
You've got to be on top and work toward a pin.
Top man's basing. Top man, get off the hips. Let's work a pin.
And there's another variation of having the legs in, just one leg this time. He's got to try to pull that arm over his head and then lean back.
Guillotine.
Now the ref is responsible to make sure that his elbow and his joint does not go past a certain angle. If it does, then he has to stop it for a potentially dangerous move.
They're not allowed to take it against the joint.
Set, red.
And a caution for a false
Wait for the
start.
whistle. Green, caution. Red, lightly on the back. You're pressing them down, lightly. Set, come in.
Tries to switch, it doesn't work with the counter.
Tulsa ride there on the part of Parker Ryan.
Time, gentlemen.
End of the first period. A lot of action for only 2 points.
Top down, neutral to fur. Green to first, red. Down.
So Parker Ryan will take bottom now.
Second period.
Well, the 2 minutes seem to go fast for us, but I'm sure for the wrestlers out there, it takes a lot out of it. That 2 minute period is equivalent to about a half a basketball game.
And again, Parker's got to be careful here. We saw it in the girls. Oh, he's coming around for coming around. He's got the cross face. There's a 2-point reversal.
Trying to take him to his back. Jamie got out of that.
Yeah, I was saying that sit out that he did there, you've got to watch it because you get your hips out a little far and they'll pull you back and do back exposure.
Balance is so important in this sport.
It is.
Now he's a little high. Parker's a little high. Jamie senses that and he put his legs in. Now he's got to do something with that. He can't just sit on it.
Yeah, he's got to continue. Even when he's in a bad position, he's obligated to continue to work for back points.
Abound, gentlemen. Supporting points. Let's go back center. Good down,
So
Green.
Randy Ellenbecker stops him. Minute 3 seconds left the second period. 4-0. Parker Ryan, and they're back to the center.
Set.
Halfway through.
Parker looking for that Tulsa ride again to break him down.
Top man, come off the side, work a pin. Bad man's basing, let's do something, come on.
Parker's already been warned once for stalling.
He's trying to run that chicken right. He's got it locked. Jamie's doing a good job of not giving
Careful,
that to
keep
him.
it legal.
10 seconds
10
left
seconds,
in this
keep it
period.
legal.
Look for hammerlock.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time, gentlemen. Green's choice. Top down neutral. Top down neutral. Down. Coach says down. Is that what you want? Okay. Green will defend. Third period.
So Green
you're
goes
center,
down.
Facing me when you get your headgear done. Scores 4-0. Red's favor. Last period.
Wrestler on the bottom has a chance
Green
of
is
getting
down.
an escape, which is additional points, which he needs right now.
That headgear that he was repositioning there is really important to
Set.
keep these kids from getting
Come in,
cauliflower ear, from rubbing that cartilage.
He tries to switch again and
Right back into the Tulsa ride.
there's that arm bar again. Now he's going to try to run it just like he did before. Hoping that Jamie's getting a little tired. Here he goes again. He needs to go all the way. He's getting closer each time.
That's a tough position to be in.
my time. Headgear, round the neck.
Okay, and again on the headgear situation there, each wrestler is obligated to get that situated and on. Part of his equipment, he's got to have it on. The official will make a determination when it comes off whether or not it's going to be obstructing his airflow or anything, and he's got a choice to leave that competition going until they get to a position where it's convenient for him to reset it. And you can see that down around his neck right there. But the reason that they do that is to prevent the wrestler that's down from just pulling his headgear loose in order to break a hold. You'll see a lot of wrestlers here today that'll have their headgear taped up, taped together.
And Randy can request, if that happens often enough, either to tape the headgear or to replace it with another type. Several manufacturers, including Brute, have some excellent headgear that's out there.
Well, it used to be a lot more of a problem than it is now. They got rid of those metal snaps we used to wrestle with. And again, he's watching. You can see Randy Ellenbecker there watching. Watching for the safety of the wrestler.
25 seconds left in the third period.
To make sure they're legitimate shots. Ryan continues to wrestle hard. There's 11 seconds left. He's up 4-0.
5 seconds left.
Time, gentlemen. Match. Red wins.
Another well-wrestled match. Parker really
leg bands.
Really handled it well.
And again, it was first place versus second place team.
Shake hands. Turn to the crowd.
And Parker Ryan wins that match 4-0. Next matchup's going to be a good one too. I have Chucky Rogers from Bowie against Josh Zuniga from Grant, David Mudgett.
Who's red? Sam Houston's red.
District's going to be well represented at that weight. This should be a fun match here too.
Hey, Jenna, center. They can.
Josh Hines from Sam Houston and Lance Schilling from Martin. Hines in the red ankle band, Schilling in the green. Josh goes by the, nice takedown.
Two red.
Goes by the nickname Speedy, worked with Jader Martinez last year for the whole year.
A bounce here. Reset.
Josh is a junior. He was first at the Sam Houston Invitational. Our alternate was first.
Man,
He's the outstanding wrestler at our
come in.
Second at the Richardson Roundup. Third at
One
the Lamar
green,
tourney.
neutral.
And I think he was an All-American in Greco this summer.
Yeah, he placed 7th and was an All-American. The USA Nationals.
Well, just non-stop.
Took him down
for
to
a double
leg,
taking him right to his back, and there's a pin.
So Lance is just a freshman, so he's got some time to go.
Leg band.
Yeah, he's going to be an excellent wrestler. And he's an excellent wrestler right now. He's just going to continue to get better.
Absolutely.
He's fun to watch. He does a good job.
And he's learning.
He is learning.
Where'd it be, Josh?
Nice job, Josh.
Next up on mat 2 for third place, wrestling out of Brooklyn High School, Aaron Hill against Arlington Garza.
Official for this match will be Bob Myers. Coach C.T. Campbell there from Lamar, the new coach at Lamar. Got Lamar White from Lamar, the #1 seed, against Drew O'Brien, the #2 seed from Martin.
Again, the Martin wrestler is a freshman, so he's got
Taking first place.
a learning curve that he has to go over.
Well, you know, there's been a real change in the Martin team. Nice
Nice single leg pick. Now he has to get it to the mat.
Right, he's obligated to take him down and protect him. He's going right for the pin. You know, you can see Coach C.T. Campbell came down from Iowa. He wrestled up on the Iowa team up there.
This is his first year at Lamar, but last year he was the Weatherford coach.
Yeah, assistant out of Weatherford. His assistants are Mark Fulton and Lance Brownlee. There's C.T. Campbell. And brings that Iowa intensity here. You can see the difference in the Lamar kids. They're wrestling really tough.
One red. One red.
You can see him. He's pushing him, and they're gonna have to be careful here.
Right, but he's not.
The officials are calling a violation there for sportsmanlike. They don't want him. They don't want him pushing, especially pushing him off the mat. We've got a 5-foot barrier here, and they don't want him being pushed into the wood. You can see he continues to push him, and rather than go for a takedown there, that's I think what they're objecting to.
I was just agreeing with you, Coach, that the push was in the circle.
I agree.
Lincoln McElravy used that takedown all the time. That was, I don't think we've seen that from anybody in the district here. Lance Brownlee gets a takedown. Nice flurry there, 3-2.
Lance is not giving up.
He's looking for a cradle here.
Cradle is there, watch for him.
"15 seconds left in the period.
He's got the cradle locked up. He's got to get him back over on his back to get points out of this. He's up by 1, 3-2.
He didn't get out in time for the period to expire, so he's got no points for that escape.
Yep. Okay, it's 3-2. Drew O'Brien is down. Lamar White takes top.
Lamar has to release that. They seem to be rolling around a lot here.
Yeah.
Lamar's trying to just overpower him with that half. He's got to be careful.
Again, both wrestlers are working really hard here.
Lamar can't touch. Oh,
1:16 left in the second period. Martin's still up 3-2.
he's working on a.
And again, his headgear's falling down, and the officials letting the action continue. Lamar White.
Oh, he lost his balance again.
They did. Now, they haven't called a separation yet. There's no escape because he's given him loss of control there.
And that's the difference. It was loss of control, so they're both up.
Both neutral.
Now that's
Blood, red, blood red.
Notice some blood, so they started the blood clock, which is a 5-minute clock.
Yeah, it used to be they had a 5-minute clock, and then they went to unlimited time and running out of blood. Now they're back to 5 minutes.
Drew has a different type of headgear, so there's several types of headgear that are on the market.
Yeah, his is soft headgear versus a hard one that Lamar White's wearing.
No, there's escape.
Okay, but they were lining up on me now.
No, it's because the wrestlers were doing that. The official wasn't doing that. He's trying to tell them to come up.
And you can see Coach C.T. Campbell from Lamar High School talking to Lamar White. Again, bringing an Iowa style down here, aggressive, in-your-face wrestling.
Well, they've stopped the blood, and they're ready to continue
And there's Clay Gillum, the assistant coach at Martin High School.
Both neutral.
48 seconds left, 2-point match.
Here he goes for that. No,
Got in.
he got in with the double. He has to get him down to the mat. Now he's working for a pin. He's got his 2 points.
Watch the back bow.
Yeah, they wants to make sure he doesn't bow his back here. But
There it is.
Lamar White's got him.
24 seconds left. He got out of it.
Amazing. So now we've got 3 points. Again, he's got to have 2 seconds of back exposure, and the official's got to be there to see it. So
2 seconds left.
You give him one. You giving him one or not?
He lost control, so they gave
Martin a point.
Martin a point. I believe the score should be
He had 3 near fall for green.
Yeah, the
7.
score,
Yeah,
there
7-5.
you go. Yeah, score's was not right. So it's 7-5.
7 Lamar.
Just Martin here. You guys got to realize.
We have blood time going again. I think it's just a bloody nose. Gonna plug it.
Well, again, he's down to 4 minutes and 13 seconds of blood time. If they can't get it stopped and he runs out of blood time, Lamar White will win the match. Clay Gillum, the assistant coach at Martin High School there, trying to stop that bleeding.
Okay, they're ready to start the second period. That was just the first period.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
A little confusion there on the start.
Third period.
Lamar White takes down.
2 minutes.
And again, he gets his 2 points for the reversal.
Obviously a strong wrestler.
30 pounds.
He's got to get to the side and drive it.
Right, up 9-5 currently.
From Bowie High School, Ryan Sanders.
A 2-point reversal from the bottom position there.
Lamar's just so long, Drew can't get around him. Or Drew's so long,
Exactly.
Lamar can't get where he wants to be. Has to watch a full Nelson.
Well, he is watching the coach. That's a nice thing to see. So he's going to let him go and make it a 3-point match, 9-6, and shoot for the takedown.
He got it.
And he got it. Went for the snake, missed it, converted, covered the hips, and he's got a 2-point takedown.
1 minute left in the third period.
Again, it's a 5-point match right now. I know Lamar would like to see some extra points here for a major decision.
Both wrestlers still working hard here at the end of the match. Crossface, that headgear slipped in.
Yeah, Drew O'Brien's headgear's over his eyes, so the official stops it. There's no pinning combination or any scoring going on there, giving him an opportunity to fix it. I think he drew
I think they
a little
saw
bit of
some
blood as
again.
well, yeah.
And that happens, and some gets on the mat. They have a special solution that cleans that off. They check the other wrestler to make sure that there's none on him.
One little spot.
And then the work to control the blood. They have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the blood time.
Again, some of the yelling you hear is they're wrestling the third and fourth place match over on the mat next to us here. And a lot of interest in that as well, because if the wrestler that takes third has not met the wrestler that takes second place here, there'll be a challenge to determine who goes to state or to regions next weekend. It doesn't change anything on the scoring as far as the team score goes. but it makes a big difference to these kids being able to get to go to regional.
Now there'll be a challenge, then another match will be wrestled against those two, and the winner of that goes on to the regional. And of course there are additional points for winning third place. Every point is important.
Cut blood time. Cut blood time.
Okay, they stop blood time. There are 26 seconds left.
In the third period.
A 5-point lead for Lamar.
There's Coach David Mudgett and Coach John Mance from Bowie High School. Down on the third place mat down there. And that was what had Coach Campbell going. He's got a wrestler down there wrestling for third as well.
Okay, we're ready to start. Competition starts again. Third period.
Amazing how much energy these mats will absorb.
It's amazing how much energy these wrestlers still have.
Yeah.
He's trying to turn him over. He slipped out. Get a little sweaty here at the end.
Oh, and this looks like it could be a reversal here in the last couple seconds. 11-8 win for Lamar White from Lamar.
Really close. I think Drew's going to be an excellent wrestler in the future for the Martin program.
I've really enjoyed watching Lamar wrestle this year. I like the energy. I like the way he wrestles. I enjoyed that match.
Next up, we have the 135-pound weight class. Matt Sanson from Martin will wrestle. Billy Parsons from South Grand Prairie.
And Matt had an older brother wrestling at Martin. Seeing a lot more of these brother teams, kids coming through, following one another.
Shake hands. Hang on.
And South Grand Prairie coach is Mike Eaton.
They left their leg bands on. Go get his and go find the other one. Okay.
Assistant is Jim Steffen. We saw Mike earlier with Erica Golding, the girls coach.
Matt does a nice job.
Yep. 2-point takedown.
For 2 points. He's just a sophomore. He's got a couple more years to go at Martin High School. Bill Parsons is a senior. Bill was the district runner-up 3 times, 3-year letterman, 3.5 GPA. Plans to attend Texas A&M University or possibly Oklahoma.
And Sanson's going right after the pin.
Matt was the Southern Assault champion. He's a runner-up last year. Ironman champion in 2002. This year he won the Lamar Invitational. Was a district runner-up last year. Region 2 state alternate. Wants to either go to Oklahoma or to West Point.
Well, having gone to Navy, I'll probably have to talk to him about that. Actually, Tyler Patterson from Martin is up at West Point, wrestling up there. Oh, there's back exposure and a pin. Matt Sanson gets the pin. 40 seconds left in the first period.
When he does that.
Looks like there's a Lamar Bowie match going on down on the other mat down there. That's what's causing all the noise.
We go on to the 140-pound weight class. We've got Darren Nelson from South Grand Prairie against Scott Neal from Martin. Scott is in the green anklet.
Well, we didn't even need to change coaches.
South Grand Prairie continues to have a good program. Their coach, Mike Eaton, has done a great job over there. And that's where the Lone Star Duels are hosted every year.
Got an inside trip there. Again, those matches down on the other mat are real important too. If the third place wrestler has not met the second place wrestler, there can be a challenge to go to regionals. So they're really important matches, along with the points involved in winning. There's Mike Eaton and Jim Steffen.
The third placemen are on mat 2 at 135 pounds. Ryan Sanders and
Both
Louis
Darren and Scott feeling each other out, trying to trip the other, trying to get the advantage position.
A little less than a minute left in the first period, no points.
Tries to duck under.
Next up on mat 2 at 140 pounds. From Arlington, Ryan Higgs
Center, gentlemen.
versus Chris Bynum of Lamar for third place.
35 seconds left, no points.
Refs are going to have to warn them if they don't actually try a move here in a minute.
Actually, he was trying an inside trip there. Yeah, they're both pretty locked up.
Time.
So I think this is the first end of the first period with no score that we've had.
It may be.
Okay, Darren chooses down. Scott on top. Good stand up.
Yep. I see him trying to clear that arm.
Off the mat, we'll get ready to start again. Wolf sets the down wrestler. Blows the whistle as soon as the top wrestler is at stand up again.
Yep.
He goes directly
There's
into
1
trying.
point for the escape, so first point's on the board for Darren Nelson. Headgears come off, but again, they're just going to let it stay there, and they'll try to clear it here once the guys get clear. Trying a quarter. Going from a quarter, grabbing the ankle, trying to convert it. And there's 2 points for the taking. Neal's got to keep moving here to try to get away. A minute left the second period.
It's one.
Almost had it. They're going to give 1 point.
For no control. It's
Yep,
a loss of control.
Almost converted that into a takedown with back points.
Right. We could have gotten that arm with that head.
Go
Look at
center,
this.
Green.
Nice job. A nice reaction on the part of Darren Nelson there to keep from going on.
So both wrestlers start in a neutral or up position. Can't be just pushing each other's head though. They're going to have to do something soon.
Yeah, both wrestlers trying throws here. Both upper body guys.
Twenty
More like a
seconds.
freestyle match.
20 seconds left in the first period. In the second period. Okay, we come to the end of the second period, and the score is 3-1, South Grand Prairie over Martin.
And Nate, we just got an updated team score after 135 pounds. Currently, it's Martin with 197.5, Bowie with 169. Lamar's moved into third
got
with
blood on top,
128.5. Now they're stopping for blood here. Minute 51 left in the third. South Grand Prairie's in 4th place with 124. Arlington in 5th with 91.5. Sam Houston in 6th with 66.
Red time, red.
Grand Prairie in 7th with 61, and Midlothian in 8th with 10. That's after 135 pounds. Yeah, that's Coach Mike Eaton over there. And head coach of South Grand Prairie. Trying to make sure his wrestlers cleaned up.
Have some blood on the side of the nose instead of
There's Coach Tony Warren from Martin High School, and Randy Ellenbecker, head official there with him. Bob Myers is the official conducting this match right now. He's over there watching to make sure that everything's legal as they tend to the wrestler with blood on his nose. It'll be Darren Nelson from South Grand Prairie.
Since the blood is on the side, they'll try to bandage that rather than put a little something on there, covered it up.
Green down, green down.
Less than 2 minutes left in the third period. 3-1 advantage for Darren Nelson, the #1 seed out of South Grand Prairie. Seeing those legs go back in.
Coaches, if you have not turned in your ballots for the girls' outstanding wrestler for 138 and above, or 128 and below, and girls' wrestling coach of the year, you may do so at the head table. If you also have the boys for 130, 145, the boys' coach.
Minute left. 3-1 advantage for Darren Nelson, I'm sorry, from South Grand Prairie. Scott Neal from Martin on the bottom.
You hear the Martin fans trying to get Scott.
Yeah, and again, just a 2-point match right now. Official signaling that the shoulders are not past the vertical, so there's no back points.
Down to 20 seconds in the third period left.
Trying the half. Official watching to make sure that the full Nelson is not put on there. 3 seconds left. Looks like Darren Nelson's going to be your champion at 140 pounds. South Grand Prairie. In pretty similar styles there. Like to see that too. The wrestlers go over and shake hands with the opposing coach. A little bit of sportsmanship there. It's tough for the guy doing that loses.
Well, South Grand Prairie again has a wrestler in the finals, Taylor Watson.
Well, this is going to be an interesting match here. Will Rowe from Lamar has wrestled out at Azel last year. Phenomenal wrestler.
South Grand Prairie has the red singlet and the red. Oh, nice inside trip.
Yep, nice.
And red anklet.
I have to give him the chance to pull him back in, sir. 2 down, green. Red down.
Official signaling the 2 a little bit later than Coach C.T. Campbell wanted.
Bottom man.
All right, Will Rowe from Lamar is signaling he's going to do a parterre start or freestyle start and free the
1 red, neutral.
Taylor Watson from South. Gives him a point, so it's 2-1.
2 green.
Wrestlers who feel they have an upper hand in the takedown department will.
Yeah, that was a nice takedown too. 4-1 now.
Still show the Lamar wrestler on top in control.
1.
And I think
Taylor Watson did a good job of getting out and Yeah, there's a lot of thought that Will Rowe here
has the ability to become a legitimate Division I wrestler. And I think Taylor Watson's wrestling pretty well.
Good double. Got it. Let's get his head outside. Head outside the leg for a double.
Oh, nice. Nice ankle pick.
Both up. Legs out.
2 points for Will Rowe.
Both up. Neutral. You had your leg out, sir.
Nope, they didn't
Great.
give it to him. Said he was outside when he got it.
One leg was out of bounds. Didn't finish in bounds.
Have to show control and have your at least 3 points inside when you do that.
Green, pushing off. Gotta let him come back in, Green. Let him come back in. Ready?
So that was just a warning.
Arm here. Here's a single.
No, both men up. Both up. Both up, neutral.
Action's carrying him
Hey.
out. There's Coach C.P. Campbell from Lamar. Nice low single.
Two
There's
green.
2 point
Takedown.
takedown.
Trying to bar arm series.
Blocking the head.
No.
Potentially dangerous.
Wasn't illegal. He didn't lift up. He didn't lift up. Your man pivot whip it. Didn't go up. I was looking for it. Set.
Coach Mike Eaton taking exception to the way that move was applied.
Taylor's trying some great stuff, though.
Yeah.
Time, gentlemen. Red, top down, neutral, defer. Red defers, green.
Good shot of Will Rowe there from
Down.
Lamar. He's going to take down.
Green defend.
A lot of
second
wrestlers
period.
try the down position early so
Set.
that they can try to
Red.
get additional points.
I really expect to see Will end up in the state finals this year. I'll be surprised if he's not the state champ.
Out of bounds, no change. Green down.
Of course, he's got to get by this match.
Yes.
Taylor Watson from South
Set
Grand
green.
Prairie. He's doing a
Red.
nice job with it. 4 point.
Other match, gentlemen, other match. Reset. Set.
So we,
Come in.
as we explained before, we have another mat going on right next to us.
One
And they
green.
heard a whistle go off at that match, and so they had to restart.
Nice ankle pick.
Two green. Takedown. 1, 2.
So a
They're
good
gonna
college wrestler
One
with an
red,
ankle pick
neutral.
All right.
a couple years ago. Went on to be undefeated in his collegiate career.
Now,
Two
wrestle down there at the
green.
Lone Star Duels. Will Rowe's doing the same thing. Just take
One
that
red.
clinic here. He's going to take him
Neutral.
down. Get the points. Let him up. Trying to convert that to.
So there again,
There's two.
Two green.
we saw an excellent move by a wrestler. He was out of position, and he took a moment and got his hips under him.
Yeah.
And then he
Right
continued on that and got that takedown.
Well, and again, even though they were
Green.
outside, as
Bottom
long as
man,
his
optional.
points of
Come in.
contact are inside, he's okay for the takedown.
One red.
13-5 right now. That's a major decision.
8 points constitute a major.
Yeah, major decision.
Two green.
Nice
Takedown.
And if he gets over 15 points ahead, then that's a technical fall.
Green is still in control. Red did not clear. One red. Neutral.
15-6.
30
Second
seconds
period.
left.
Two green. Takedown.
Another 2 points at 17-6. 11-point
17
match.
One
Two
red.
seven.
Neutral.
Yeah.
So there's a 10 point.
10-pointer. Oh, nice.
That's to his back, so
And
If he
going
does
for the
not
half.
pin
He's
him.
going for the pin here.
if he doesn't pin him, that'll be the end of the match. Got him in a cradle.
You got to watch him pin him himself, too. We saw that before.
2 seconds left.
No.
2 or 3, that'll do it.
Did you, two takedown you got? Three near fall. 5. Let me double check. Stay center.
I think it's
Is that
I
15?
think it's 22-7, so it would be a technical foul.
17-5 would have put it there.
15.
That's just a nice takedown right to his back.
Green
You can see
wins.
Rowe working here, going to the convert to the half. He just changes. Nice job by Will Rowe from Lamar.
First place at 145 pounds on that one. Will Rowe, Lamar. And on that two, taking third place.
Boy, just caught.
152 pounds from Martin High School. Michael Reyes.
Heads up. His shoulder was right there.
We move on to 171 pounds.
£171 will be Saba Mustafid from Arlington and Kyle Frank from Martin. Be a good match here too.
Both seniors.
And on that one, 171 pounds for championship.
Saba was a district runner-up, regional qualifier, 3-year letterman. Wants to go to Texas Tech,
And for third place,
where all my money is going right now.
60 pounds. Further Segovia at High School against Chase Coleman and Martin.
There he goes. Two.
Kyle Frank is a senior who placed third in the Ironman Invitational, first full year of varsity wrestling. Wants to attend either Southwest Texas or A&M Galveston.
Saba Mustafid's got a 2-point lead right now. 1:19 left in the first period.
Saba's a senior class president, student body vice president.
Got an updated team score here after 152 pounds. Martin still leading, 205.5 points. Bowie 169. Lamar's third with 134. South Grand Prairie has moved up with 128. They're in fourth. Fifth place is Arlington with 94.5. Sixth place with 72 is Sam Houston. Seventh with 61 is Grand Prairie. And eighth place with 10 points is Midlothian. Again, the third and fourth place matches are also playing into this. And there's a 2-point reversal for Kyle Frank from Martin.
.30 seconds left in the first period. We have a 2-2 tie. Frank working on some back points, but didn't get it. That's Sabas going for a reversal.
16 seconds left. He gets a 2-point reversal. 4-2 match now. Five seconds left.
They'll go back to the center and start in the referee's position with Saba on top, Kyle on the bottom. Four seconds left.
Okay, first period ends. They toss the coin there. Want to make sure that we thank Lamar Principal Jerry Jones for the awards presentations today. I want to thank Mark Bynum, Lamar Booster Club President and Tournament Director here, and Head Match Director Steve Burke from Lamar, and David Rakes from Martin for the fine computer work over there.
Mark's done an excellent job running this tournament this year. Worked really hard with all the people and activities going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to put this on. Well, Kyle Frank's controlling Mustafa so far. Looking for Saba to get, he's looking for an escape or reversal here.
Just a reminder, coaches, if you have
Going for hand control.
Girls Outstanding Wrestler Awards and the Outstanding Girls Wrestling Coach, you can do so at the head table. Also, for the board.
Wanted to mention, Nate, the Wrestling Association of Arlington is starting 2 new statewide scholarships this year, one for a senior boy and one for a senior girl, in memory of Larry Oust, longtime supporter of wrestling, pioneer in the area. And Larry passed away December 30th. So we're going to have 2 $500 minimum scholarships for a senior boy and a senior girl in the state. Now Mustafa's moving inside. Official signaling red is still in control.
Picking up a single leg.
Well, and again, Frank started on top, and it looks like it's going to be a reversal here. There's 2 points from Mustafa.
I'm opposite you.
6-2 for Saba Mustafa from Arlington. Yeah, they had a real good, amazing hospitality room today. Carrie Hawkins and Linda Sheridan. Carrie from Lamar and Linda from Martin did a nice job today keeping everybody fed. There's a point. Kyle Frank gets 1 point escape. Now a 3-point match. There's a 2-point takedown. 4 seconds left in the second period. It's made a 1-point match.
Time.
Going into the third period.
So Kyle Frank will go down, try to get that escape and even this match up.
Looks like he
Out.
working on a stand up and then an escape. That would tie it up.
Well, converts into a double leg.
I was happy to see this year the installation of the scholarships and Larry Oust being the person that they're named after. That gives an opportunity for wrestlers to continue their education, and that's something he really would have liked.
Yeah, a lot of the wrestlers from this area, Ben Heiser, who's up at Northern Illinois right now, currently ranked in the top 8 in the nation. One of his wrestlers. Wade Bierman, 2-time state champ out here. We've had a lot of wrestlers here.
Started off with his AAU program.
Match is now tied up, 6-6.
Tried a couple of really good takedowns.
No points yet, though. Minute 16 left, the third period.
Wasn't able
tied
to
up,
finish him.
6-6.
At 171 pounds, High School against Ray.
And they're signaling out of bounds. They'll start them back up.
People can find out information about how to apply for those scholarships on the website for the Lone Star Duels. Isn't that right?
That's right. www.lonestarduels, that's all one word, LONESTARDUALS.com. And there's a website address. You can find information on those 2 statewide scholarships right there. All senior wrestlers in the state of Texas are encouraged to apply. So less than a minute left, tied up match, 6-6. All comes down to a takedown here. There's 2 points. 2-point takedown. Kyle Frank is up 8-6. 37 seconds left. Yep. Of course, the way these matches have been going, it's a lot of time left. Mustafa's got to get a reversal to tie it or an escape and a takedown to win. Officials looking very closely for locked hands there. And Kyle Frank, the number 2 seed right now, up by 2 points, 6-8 with 8 seconds left. Looks like he's going to take this match. And an upset win there at 171 pounds. Kyle Frank of Martin wins 8-6.
And what great support from the Martin Booster Club and their parents.
And there's the website. You can go to look for the Larry House Scholarship, www.lonestarduels.com. And the information will be on there with the application by the 15th of February.
We're also looking for people that want to volunteer to help support wrestling in the Texas area. If they want to be involved with that support and to help out, they're encouraged to contact the LoneStarDuels.com at that website and volunteer to help.
Yeah, we've got plenty of room for volunteers.
There is always something for volunteers to do.
Okay, 180 pounds. Julio Melgoza from Grand Prairie High School and David Cedeno from Martin.
Grand Prairie, you need to switch. You're red.
Again from Grand Prairie, we got Sam Pellissier and his assistant coach Mike Prado.
Shake hands, gentlemen.
Looks like Sam's over at the third place match over there, and Mike Prado's handling the finals.
Martin will have the green singlet, and David is a junior wrestling a sophomore. Both men have similar records. David at 16-13, Julio with 14-13. David from Martin
was in. He's converted to a double leg. He's got to get him away from the out of bounds there. And
green.
They're giving him 2.
He did. David's ambition is to go on to the Air Force Academy.
Green.
Get somebody in.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody from Navy.
With the Navy, yeah. Well, Julio wants to go to college, so maybe
there's going to be a technical violation. That's going to be a point. So Daniel locked his hands to prevent it.
Technical violation, green, locked hands.
Melgoza from getting away, so he gets a point. It's now a 2-1 match, a minute 20 left in the first period.
Good stand up, it goes right to a cradle.
Got the cradle.
Can't get too high on it. Nice takedown.
Now they're going to give him a reversal.
Reversal, red.
Never broke contact.
Yeah,
so it's 3-2.
It's a little high.
Looking for a Peterson there.
Take him down, red. Come on, take him down.
Trying to roll, got it.
Fanned over, he's got it. That's a 2-point reversal. Now 4-3 match.
Big man putting in legs. Not always a pretty sight, but. Trying to run it. Got to watch your hips. 5 seconds left in the first period.
Now what he wants to do is avoid an escape here.
No, nothing.
So it's still 4-3. David Cedeno, the number 2 seed, is up over Julio Melgoza.
Probably going to be red. Red, top down.
From Grand Prairie.
Again, they're awarding medals to the top 3 wrestlers in each weight class. Only the top 2 will advance to the regional finals next Saturday at South Grand Prairie High School. Top 4 finishers down there will go on to Austin. Again, Malgoza's got to try to break him down, get him on his back to get some points here. He's down by 1.
David tried that roll again. Still trying to roll.
Well, he's caught him with that wing.
Yeah, Julio's off balance. He's giving him the 2-point reversal.
Cedeno's trying to run that snake. Good job. He bailed out of there, went back. 6-3 match now in favor of David Cedeno.
Bound. Set. Red down, red. Grand Prairie, you're down.
David Cedeno is a number 2 seed coming in. Now goes to the number 1 seed from Grand Prairie.
Set, sir. Let me know. Don't move. Red. I'm sorry. Green, come in.
Give the wrestler on bottom a chance to get set before the wrestler on top takes his place.
Looking for a roll.
Looking for the half right there, and he's got it in deep. And he's got him locked. 50 seconds left. Upset pin for David Cedeno from Martin. Again, an extra 2 bonus points with every pin.
So additional points for the number 1 team in the standing so far.
On mat 1, David Cedeno of Martin.
And in the heavyweight final, 275 pounds, Aaron Roundtree from Bowie, the number 1 seed, came in with 2 falls. He'll be wrestling Blake Crow from Martin
Is green.
with 2 falls.
Both excellent wrestlers starting off. Aaron is a record of 24-3 and a senior.
Go center.
Blake is a
No.
junior. His record is 33-8 this year. Last year won the JV state.
Yeah, Blake's a little deceiving. Pretty good athlete. Aaron's been around before. Should be, it's 1 versus 2. Should be a good match here.
Aaron was second in the districts last year. First at Sam Houston, second at the Southern Assault, second at the Trinity tournament this year.
What do you think about the hairstyle? I think it was yellow last year.
Orange.
Orange, yeah, Bowie orange. A lot of hand fighting going on in there.
Yeah, they're a little tentative. Minute to go in the first period.
Still no score. And the official's given both wrestlers a stalling warning.
Center, circle in.
.35 seconds left, no score, first period. And both wrestlers have a stalling warning. The next stalling call on either wrestler will result in a point. Now it looked like Crow was in. Roundtree moved him up.
Work center, circle in. 10 seconds.
Well, no score at the end of the first period, so toss the coin. Crow has the choice. He's going to take down.
Taking 3rd place at mat 2 at 215 pounds.
Crow's down, Roundtree's in place, we're ready to go.
Now up on mat 2 for the heavyweight division. Take 3rd place. Wrestling from Lamar.
Okay, he's going for a stand-up. Gets out, there's no control, so there's 1 point awarded.
1 green, escape.
Crow's got the first points on the board.
I think they're going to make him wrestle a little harder now, or they're going to start getting stalling points here.
Both wrestlers are big and strong. Well, Roundtree's got the head.
He's got the
And
ankle.
the ankle. There's a takedown. Nice job. Went with a front headlock and converted to an ankle pick. So 2-1 for Aaron Roundtree. Number 1 seed out of Bowie.
Tries to roll.
And Crow ends up on top.
And gets a 2-point reversal.
Oh, 3-2 for Crow.
Tries to convert him on his back.
Inbounds yet.
.30 seconds left in the second period.
Like I said, Crow doesn't look like he ought to be as agile as he is.
There's a point. So we've got a tie match at the end of the second, at the close of the second period. 10 seconds left.
End of the second period, 3-3 match. I'm guessing Roundtree's going to go down and take that escape point. And Crow signals a parterre start.
And there's that difference where feels he can use his weight.
Yeah. Parterre start, but he didn't let him go.
Didn't let him go. Trying the arm bar, that didn't work. Get a little off balance.
Looks like the third place matches are going to end up at the same time as the finals matches over here, so the challenges will be going right afterwards.
I'm glad there was a ref between the heavyweights.
I don't think that would have made any difference. Over 500 pounds of wrestlers coming this way.
There's some blood.
And taking third place in the heavyweight division on mat number 2, Chris Davis.
Minute 28 left.
Parterre start again with a
Tackle.
at the end.
Well, again, it's a tied match right now. Unless Roundtree gets away, they'll send him in overtime.
Has to watch not pulling the fingers.
Coach David Hansen and David Mudgett over there.
He gave a point.
Gave a point for pushing him off the mat.
Pushing him off the mat, which is a penalty had already been warned for stalling once. So that would be the second warning,
Any coaches that wish to make a challenge,
resulting in a point.
please do so
Needs-
at the head table.
Needs to let him go.
Now,
There's a point escape. 2-point match. He has to take him down. He's got 40 seconds left
He has to take him down to send it into overtime.
to send it into overtime.
we'll be starting the challenge.
Or they'll go back on their feet again
Conclusion of the championship.
for the first overtime.
Thank you.
Well, you can hear the crowd getting into it. Number 1 and number 2 teams here. Time's
15 seconds
running
left.
out here.
He got 1 point because the Bowie wrestler was.
And there's a 2-point
So that-
takedown. 8-3 match for Aaron Roundtree, your champion at 275 pounds.
I think they're going to change the score to
At 1 point,
yeah, 7-4.
he signaled with his red,
Right.
but I think he meant green. And there's your champion.
Heavyweight division championship match.
Good sportsmanship.
Bowie High School.
And again, that concludes the championships from District 14. Top 2 wrestlers at each weight class will be going down to the regionals next weekend on the 7th and 8th at South Grand Prairie High School. And again, the number 1 wrestler here, the champion in every weight class, will be there for sure. The number 2 wrestler, it'll depend on challenge matches held based on who took 3rd place and whether or not he'd met the number 2 guy.
Another really exciting match. Every year it looks better and better.
Exactly. Well, I think the girls improved a lot. The boys improved a lot. Competition was good. It's been good all day long. And I'm looking forward to the regionals next weekend.
I am too. I'll be at South Grand Prairie High School.
Exactly. And Nate, thanks a million for doing this. It's been a lot of fun.